Hi, everyone. This is Shirley Joy Weiss, your host for the Amplify Your Impact Masterclass that you're going to be receiving really, really soon. And I just want to take a moment before I dive into today's juicy tips and topic to just commend you, because that's what's really exciting me right now. The fact that you and so many others are saying a full yes. You're just like, okay, it's time. It's time that I contribute my wealth of wisdom. It's time that I bring forth my heart, because now more than ever, right? The world seems to just be in uproar, in chaos. And now more than ever, many people are feeling powerless. Now more than ever, people are feeling like there's just nothing I can do. Look at the politics, look at the world stage. It's chaos. What can I do? And that's why now more than ever, it's most pivotal, crucial, important that souls like you and me who can hold the torch of powerful, the knowing that there's no such thing as being powerless, and can hold the torch of possibility, innovation, love, wisdom, change, evolution, whatever word you want to put in it. Now more than ever, it's most important that those of us like you and me who have a wider view of things and really get things on a deeper level come out of the woodwork, because we know there's no such thing as powerlessness. You and me, I know if you're here on this video and you've said yes to pursuing, finally developing your great body of work or your first course, whatever it's going to be, but your contribution, I know you get this on a deep level. And I know you get how important it is for there to be as many of us right now who aren't getting swept up in the conversations that are based in fear, in judgment, in separation, in insecurity, in this and that, back, him, her, all over the place, right? Like this side, that side. We can't continue conversations that maintain that level of insecurity, fear, dis-ease, hatred, fright. We know that. And so the only way to rise above that is to literally rise above that and bring a new conversation through. And it's a conversation that you're holding a piece of, whether your piece of the conversation addresses, optimal health and vitality on a physical level, or you're helping someone break through something on a business level, or around creativity or relationship harmony. Whatever it is, we are here. We are the ones to bring a higher conversation through, one steeped in love, in potential, in truth, in change. And that's why I want to really honor you, because this is really our greatest power, right? Nelson Mandela said something to the fact of the ultimate weapon we have to change our world is education. That is the most powerful weapon we have for change. And that's why I just wanted to take a brief moment before I dive in to just commend you, because I know what it is you're saying yes to. I know sometimes, especially the first step feels the scariest, the most uncertain, because you don't know what you're stepping into. But I also know that you hold so much vision and love and potential in your heart, and you're also getting that now more than ever, it's really important. So I bow to you, I honor you, I congratulate you, I hug you, I squeeze you, I love you for it. Because this is really the time and your piece of the puzzle that helps many break through into greater harmony, love, health, everything we've named already is more important, more vital, more crucial than ever. And it is you and me and all of us rising together and bringing more people into this vibration of truth, of love, of possibility that is going to bring the entire planet. And so really, whenever doubts and insecurities come up about, can I do this? Will I do this? Is this realistic? Or am I in some dream? I want you to remember this why you're really doing this. Because it's so important. And all you have to do is just turn on the news to remember, oh God, that's right, this is why I'm doing this. And this is why I'm on this video right now, because there can't be enough of us out there right now vibrating, expanding, sharing a greater truth. That said, in the masterclass, I'm going to reveal to you some really practical, important tips in addition to strategies, because of course we all need strategy. We need to understand what are the mechanisms of putting a course out there in the world in an effective way so that the people meant to benefit from it will find it and will identify with it and understand how powerful it'll be for them, right? And say yes to it. And so and for it to also be a pleasurable experience for you, and make a deep impact, we have to have some strategy. And, that's really important too. But what I'm really going to bring you in the masterclass is what I've observed really is what makes the aspiring change makers that actually break through and bring through powerful, impactful courses, get past the hesitations and doubts and insecurities and seemingly speed bumps along the way. What has helped them break through? Because that's what's really important here. That's what I noticed along my journey of not only being myself, someone that has developed so many courses online and off, breakthrough and actually start sharing my wisdom with the world in a way that was effective and powerful for everyone, myself included, right? But also by constantly being surrounded. Life just constantly surrounded me with amazing teachers and change makers on the world stage. So I saw what they were doing, but I also got a glimpse of many aspiring change makers, aspiring coaches and teachers who often, in many a times, actually spent thousands of dollars in business development courses and strategy courses, and yet they didn't launch. They got held back, or if they did launch, it wasn't very effective. And I really started to see what was the pattern between those people and the people who did move forward really, really powerfully. And that's why I'm so excited about this masterclass, because that's what I want to illuminate you with, and let you know. Now, and it's going to be really practical. The masterclass is going to be super practical and just really get down to some very important aspects of developing a course and also delivering a course that are going to make the journey most powerful, most lucrative, more successful for everyone, and really leave your students forever changed. Right? But before we get there, I want to address a few mindset things, because we are going to get practical. It is about getting into action now and really bringing your wisdom to life, right? But before we get there, what I also noticed that there's a couple mindset things that prevent people from even getting into the discovery and creation part of the journey and then the delivery part of the journey. And that's what I'm going to address in this video, because we got to get this part cleared before the way, because if not, you're not even going to receive the following, right? And this may or may not apply to you, but guess what? This is what's really cool about the 2 tips that I'm going to bring you. These tips are so powerful that whether you need them or not in regards to moving forward in creating the transformational work, group program and course that you're here to develop, I promise you they're also going to help you in other areas of your life where you have desires and you long to experience something. And then they're also just going to help you in life in general experience greater mastery, meaning you're the one from which happiness is sourced, and you don't have to wait for circumstances to be a certain way in order for you to be happy. And that's a true master. And that's also what's going to make you the greatest teacher. So that said, let's dive in because it's super juicy. Okay, so number one, what is the number one teaching point that I really want you to get before we embark on this whole journey, of discovering, developing, crafting a course? And this is really, this one is really driven by the many students and clients, and even myself included, who I saw experience in the beginning of the journey. Like they had this deep call inside of them, this deep desire to make a bigger impact. They knew that they had this piece of the puzzle that they got really affluent around, right? This thing that made their life easier, this wisdom, this expertise that they've cultivated for years, and they're ready to share it, right? And they have this calling, this desire. Yes, I want to do this, but, right? Then they have these questions that say, is this realistic, Like, can I even do this? I've never done something like this. Or, who am I to think I can lead on such a level? Or who am I to call myself a teacher? Or who am I to, call away from the traditional path of, working and living and making an impact? So this one is really addressing those of you that just wonder if you're just like dreaming. Like, is this a dream? Is this a joke? Like, or is this for real? Can I really do this? Okay. So this is what I really want you to get. Because what this is, actually, it's not a self-confidence issue. Which is, interestingly enough, it's not a faith issue, interestingly enough. It's actually a misunderstanding of the mechanism of desire and what desire is about. And in this case, the desire, this call to bring forth a program. You actually misunderstand the desire. You misunderstand desire, period. And this is what I'm going to clear up for you. Is going to really be like a paradigm shift for you, which is really interesting. You see, a lot of people don't move forward with desire. Whether it's the desire, to create a group program, a course, or the desire to move to a different city or something, right? A lot of people don't move forward with desire because they think desire is a function of like manifestation, right? Or it's a function of imagination, an imagination that really means nothing about anything. It's just kind of something you play with up here, right? And you'll see what I mean by this in a second. But here's the thing. Desire absolutely has nothing to do with manifestation in the sense that we've been relating to it. Because a lot of people think desire, if you have a desire to do something, it's just like, okay, I'm the one that's going to have to roll up my sleeves and make it happen. And so desire is like a first step, a missed manifestation. And that's like where I get clear on what I want, and then I have to just go out and make it happen. And that could be intimidating. And if you haven't achieved in your eyes a lot of things in the past, you might be not willing to move forward. Well, I haven't achieved that much in the past. This is my first time doing something. So who makes me think that I can actually make this happen? And it puts a lot of pressure on you, on the small you who doesn't really understand what's really happening. The more personal self, call it the ego if you want. But here's the thing. This is what I want to really clarify for you today that might really twist things around for you. Desire is not a function of imagination or manifestation like you think it is. Desire is actually a function of intuition. Let me say that again. Desire is a function of intuition, not manifestation. What does that mean? It means that if you are desiring something, if you have this call, this incessant call that nudges at you, like this might be nudging away at you, like that's you having glimpses of what's to come for you. It's your intuition, and your intuition is speaking to you in terms of a desire. It feels like a desire inside of you. Because there's that part of you that sees, oh, that's what's next for me. Okay, let's go. And we've misunderstood desire. So I want to completely rewire desire for you, not as some weird, random, far-fetched Pollyanna dream that you may or may not achieve. And if you do, it's going to take a lot of work and dedication on your part. I'm not saying that there's not going to be a co-creation involved and that you are going to have to show up and do things. It's a co-creative process, life. But what I'm telling you is the desire is actually telling you, it's like your previews of what's to come. And it's how life shows you, okay, this is where you're supposed to be going now. This is what's already done, scripted, said, and done for you already. So I want you to just breathe that in for a second. What does it mean if this longing to get out into the world in a larger way, in a bigger way, is not just a dream, like some, oh, that would be fun, cool. But it's your destiny. What if your desires are your destiny? Your desires, my dear, are your destiny. And the more you rest in that knowing, the more you're going to more willingly and in a relaxed manner move forward in them, because you know it's already so. In other words, the more quickly you realize that this is your destiny, this is your true destiny. This is not something you're imagining. This is not some far-fetched dream you're wishing, hoping for. This is your destiny. And the more quickly you realize this, the more quickly you'll stop beating around the bush, quite honestly. The more quickly you'll stop doubting yourself and the journey. And the more quickly you'll start just asking true empowered questions. Not, how is this possible, disempowered, but, okay, show me how. Bring this to me. It's already done, period, end of sentence. Okay, reveal it to me now. I'm a willing participant. You become a willing, curious, faith-filled participant. You know, and think about it like this example. You know, it's like someone invites you to dinner, right? Your friend invites you to dinner. And you speak to them on the phone to confirm 20 minutes before you're about to leave the house. Yeah, we're all set. Great. Can I bring something? No, you're all good. Just come, right? It's a sure thing. So you finish getting ready and you're not anxious. You're not like, oh my God, will this happen, right? You're like relaxed, right? You know, it's a sure thing. It's already done. So you're relaxed and you move forward. You get dressed, you move forward, right? You get in the car, you move forward. You don't doubt it. Oh my God, will I make it there? But the funny thing is, that is as sure as life is. And one of our greatest invitations as spiritual beings having human existence is to rise into holding this level of knowing in our entire lives, moving by faith, not by sight. This is your destiny. And I really want you to get this at a really deep level. I want you to sit with this. I want you to ponder this. I want you to receive this. You know, I'm this wonderful guide for aspiring change makers and teachers, you know, and I have this super uniquely crafted ability to help you craft curriculums and get you right to the heart of your essence and what you're here to do and really speak directly to your soul and all that good stuff, sure. But first and foremost, I'm a spiritual guide. And first and foremost, that's my one of my greatest power tools that has helped me help so many people get out of their own way. Realizing how they've been behaving in life that is contrary to reality. You know, that isn't who and what life really is. And this is what I want to wake you up to, my dear. You know, we're going to get to all the practical stuff in the webinar, in the masterclass. But if you take anything away, take this. Life isn't teasing you. Life isn't unfair. Life is giving you all this beautiful opportunity because it believes in you more than you do sometimes, right? That's what the journey we all have to go through. Discover an ability to believe in us as much as life believes in us, because life believes in us so much it is constantly giving us an opportunity to rise. This is what you're here to experience and live. And we just get to meet life. We just have to meet life. Okay, that's right. Okay, how do we receive it? How do we receive what's already done, what life has already in store, what's literally already done? By lining up with it, by being like, yes, by saying yes, by having faith, by being relaxed, by tuning into the vision in possibility, not in fear, not in hopelessness. And the more we align, what is already done comes to us. And this is the beautiful message that I want you to hear. This is your destiny. So get curious about the vision. Explore the vision in your mind's eye. Hold it. Get curious about it in the physical world, reality too, right? How can I bring this about? Let me try this. You know, ask to be led to the things that will get you there most directly. You know, and if you ask and if you stay calm and faith-filled, you will most likely be led most directly, because that is how intuition also works. So this is a bit of an intuition class that you're getting today, you know, because intuition works immaculately, but and the guidance is always there, by the way. It's just, are we hearing it clearly? And what enables us to hear it clearly so that we move efficiently and not like to get to there? Being relaxed
being in faith, being curious. Okay, I know what I have to do today. Awesome. Okay, I don't know what I have to do today. Awesome. I continue to move forward in faith. Okay, that worked. Awesome. Okay, that didn't work. Awesome. For some reason, that was not supposed to work. That was part of my path too. This level of faith, this level of being relaxed, not only will get you more quickly to where you want to be, to where you're meant to be, to what was already created and done for you, but you'll enjoy the ride. And so this, my dear, is my first tip for you today. So rest in this. Notice how instantly you already begin to relax a bit and get more curious and more willing. And this is the energy that I want you to bring to this and to anything you embark on. Your desires are your destiny. And the universe is so excited to bring this to you. It's already done. It's just waiting for you to align with it, with your belief, with your knowing, with your faith, with your openness, with your beautiful, receptive, open arms. And this is how you're going to enjoy the journey. And so that's it for today. Now you're going to get this amazing, even more clever, really important second tip coming at you in the following video. And this one's going to be extra juicy because this one is another trap that I see so many aspiring change makers, teachers fall for. Coaches, I see so many coaches fall for it. I see so many entrepreneurs fall for this. Especially heart-centered entrepreneurs that I know you are. And what's this trap? I'm just going to name it for you now, and then you'll get it in the next video. The trap is, well, I just love doing my healing work or my coaching work or my teaching. I don't like to put myself out there and network and market. Trap. Why can't I just do this work? And why do I have to do this work? Trap. Have you ever experienced that? And so this one is going to be just as much around mindset, but now we're also getting more practical on the journey, because if you are going to, release a course out into the world, you're going to have to put it out there, right? You're going to have to put it out into the world. You're going to have to market it. You're going to have to share your wisdom. Otherwise, no one knows it exists. The greatest spiritual teachers are marketing, right? And so if there's any part of you that's resisting putting yourself out there, networking, outreaching, sharing your message with the world, it's going to limit. Right? And this is also a beautiful, perfect part of your own journey as well. Because this tip not only is going to help dissolve this, I don't want to do this, I want to do that, but it's going to just also help you in life in general, right? Because how many times have you wanted to do this, but life is asking you to do this? And the tip is really about how to be happy, whether you're here or here. It's really, really cool. Don't miss it out. Coming to you in the next video. Till then, you're amazing. You got this. You are meant for this. I love you. Take care.